Healing isn't a glow-up. Healing is remembering. Everyone talks about healing like it's some kind of makeover. Like one day you wake up as this brand new version of yourself. Shiny, unbroken, flawless. But healing isn't about becoming someone else. Healing is remembering who you were before the world told you to be different. It's not transformation, it's return. We live in a culture obsessed with reinvention. Glow-ups, new year, new me, the idea that your brokenness has to be erased. But when you chase reinvention, you're secretly telling yourself, who I am now isn't enough. That belief actually keeps wounds open. Because if you're always trying to outrun your old self, you never stop to understand them. Healing is like peeling away layers, not painting over them. It's about safety. About giving yourself the permission to slow down, cry, and forgive. Think of yourself as a house. Healing doesn't mean tearing it down to build something new. It means fixing the leaks, opening the curtains, sweeping the dust. The house was always good enough. It just needed care. So here are 12 tiny signs you're healing. You react less to the things that once broke you. When something makes you upset, you feel the feelings come up, and then you let them pass. Instead of reacting from old patterns of fight or flight, you're learning to step back and choose how you respond. It's not that you don't get upset, it's that you don't have to be ruled by those feelings anymore. You notice peace feels more natural than chaos. Before healing, peace felt strange, maybe even boring. You were so used to running on anxiety, you didn't know how to sit in stillness. But now you find moments of quiet joy. Maybe in the middle of a walk or while making tea. This inner peace might even scare you a bit. It feels foreign. But it's exactly where you want to be. You stop needing to explain your worth to people who can't see it. There are people in your life who don't see your value. They never did. It doesn't hurt as much anymore to realize that. You used to spend so much energy trying to convince them, trying to make them see what you see in yourself. But now you don't owe anyone an explanation. Not for your choices, not for your feelings, not for the parts of you that they can't understand. You stop caring about people's opinions because you know your worth, and you've stopped letting others define you. You laugh again, sometimes at yourself. Laughter's the best medicine. It always has been. But it takes a minute to rediscover that once you're out of survival mode, it's hard to be joyful, to laugh at first, to find the humor in situations that maybe once made you cry. But that's the beauty of healing. It's finding the lightness in life again, including laughing at yourself. Making fun of your own struggles helps you take the power back. Because if you can laugh at your situation, you can cope with it. You no longer believe every negative thought that crosses your mind. Healing gives you the space to finally tell yourself, no, that's not true. Those thoughts are lies, and you don't have to believe them. With every negative thought, you ask, is this real, or is it the trauma? It's okay to think it, but you don't have to believe it. You recognize it, and then you move on. You don't seek validation outside of yourself. Before, you probably sought comfort in other people's approval because you struggled with feeling worthy. But now you validate your own experiences. Now you can regulate your emotions without depending on someone else's reaction. You're more attuned to your body's needs. Maybe you're eating better, sleeping better, exercising more. Or maybe it's the opposite. You smoke more, you drink more, you eat worse. But either way, you're more in tune with your body's needs. You know how to respond to it. Whether that means stopping drinking or starting therapy, you pay attention to what your body tells you. You show up for yourself. Even when there's no one else around to check up on you, you're taking accountability for your actions and being responsible. You show up for yourself because you care about your well-being, and you know showing up is part of the process. You set boundaries around disrespect. It's like you suddenly tapped into some kind of superpower. You know how to set boundaries and stick to them. No more people-pleasing. No more explaining your choices. You stand up for yourself. If someone doesn't respect your boundaries, you cut them out of your life. You no longer feel the need to carry everyone else's burdens. You probably used to take on other people's problems like they were your own. You tried to fix them. But now you know that's not your job. You know when to help and when to walk away. Because you know carrying other people's problems will only hold you back from achieving your own dreams. You experience a shift in perspective. You're looking at life through rose-colored glasses. Everything seems a little brighter, a little more beautiful. Maybe you're noticing nature more, or the small details that most people miss. Maybe you're seeing red flags that you didn't see before. Maybe you're seeing the beauty in everyday things. Either way, you're experiencing a shift in perspective. Your eyes are open, and you're ready to see what's in front of you. You learn to rest. Rest is such a revolutionary concept, isn't it? It's hard to accept help, but it's harder to accept doing nothing. Learning to rest takes time. It's uncomfortable. It makes you question your productivity, but you're learning to embrace it anyway. You're learning to enjoy doing nothing. To enjoy being present, because that's where the peace is. The most important thing to remember is that healing isn't a straight line. It's not a glow-up. It's not a picture-perfect moment where you wake up and everything's better. Healing is a long, messy, beautiful process, and it's yours alone. Some days will be harder than others. Some weeks, months, years might feel like steps backwards. But if you're experiencing any of these signs, you're healing. You're on the right path, and that's all that matters. If this video helped you, subscribe to Soft Truths Club for more quiet truths about healing, growth, and learning to live gently.